Hi, I'm Brian, and I thought the workshop was really good. I liked it a lot. I used to not really care for people, but it touched me.
Hi, I'm Alan. I'm in 8th grade, and I think the workshop was amazing.
We were here just to sort of address the issue of bullying. We heard that bullying is an issue that is a problem in a lot of schools across the nation. So that's something that we just like to address, and we like to sort of combine it with the sort of fitness session that we conduct. Because myself, I'm a personal trainer, and we do different workshops all across the nation. So it's a blessing to be here at Johnson Middle School to present our workshop.
If anybody ever does anything to you, either mentally or physically, that is made to, the intention is to make you feel bad about yourself, to make you feel less than they are, to make you feel like you're worthless, or that you're not, that it's not good enough to just be who you are. So basically, when somebody's bullying you, that's what they're saying, is that it's not good enough to be who you are. My name is Naomi. Everybody calls me Nay. But the reason why this is so important to me is because my middle school years were horrible. Like, I look back on my middle school years, and it's bad. I was a nerd in school. I got straight A's. I was real creative and everything, but I wasn't popular at all. And I would always get picked on. I was the victim of every bully. And they used to make fun of me, and now I can look back and I tell people all the time, even as an adult, I tell people man, when I was in middle school, the stuff they used to say to me was now I look back and it was stupid, the stuff they would say, because it's not even really that funny. But back then it hurt me so bad, because in middle school, in high school, all through school years, even in college, you want to fit in. You're trying to fit in, you're trying to, everybody wants to be that popular person, but I wasn't that. So they used to make fun of the way I looked, they used to make fun of my weight, they used to make fun of me being a nerd. I can tell y'all now, I've always had a flat nose. That's how I am. So they used to call me Bulldog because I had a flat nose. They used to bark at me in the hallway. So this actually is really, really important to me to be able to come back and tell you guys, because nobody ever did anything like this when I was in middle school. I never heard anything like this about bullying, and I wish I would have been involved in something like this, so that at least I could hear somebody address it and say that it's important we understand that it's bad that this is happening, and we want to do something about it. So Johnson Middle School is doing something about it, which I commend them for, because I haven't seen this in too many other places. But we wanted to have some fun with it, and we wanted to do some role play with you guys, and kind of just have, we have our little scene set up here, and we're going to ask a few of you to volunteer to do some role play with us, so we can get an idea of what we're talking about with bullying and how you can actually combat it, and you can deal with it better than I dealt with it when I was in middle school.
My name is Shue. Everyone calls me Shue. We have our own business called Shue Fit and Conditioning. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm a personal trainer. With Shue Fit and Conditioning, our company, we take a holistically healthy approach to everything we do. And that means being emotionally fit, spiritually fit, and physically fit. Because we all know that you can't think about getting physically fit if you're not mentally fit. That's what we're tackling today, is the emotional aspect of being healthy. And bullying and dealing with that emotional stress from bullying is dealing with that emotional aspect of being holistically healthy. So they expounded on her experience with bullying. I grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm a Celtics fan. Right. I'm gonna get that. But just growing up in the city of Boston, I went to a nice school called Melrose Middle School, Melrose High School. And I really didn't experience too much bullying. I played basketball, I played sports throughout my middle school and high school career. Went on to play college basketball at Framingham State, which is a small Division II school in Boston. And then went on to play a couple years professionally basketball in Puerto Rico in the early 90s. So my high school experiences and middle school experience, I really didn't experience too much bullying, but I did witness it.
One thing that we really want to teach you is that you in life, not just in bullying, but in life, you're going to have times where people are going to do things to you, and it's going to seem like it's out of your control. People are going to either bully you, people are going to make you feel bad. There might be things going on even in your homes, with your parents, with your friends, with your brothers, your sisters. Things are going to happen to you even when you get older with your jobs. And a lot of times we feel like we're out of control. Like, what are we going to do about it? Like, how, I have to come into this class every single day, and this bully comes and sits down there before I get there every single day, and he picks on people. And he gets there early so he can pick on people. Like, I have no control over that. So when I walk in the door, what am I going to do? How can I combat that? The thing is, you can't control what other people do to you sometimes, but you can always control how you react to the way they're doing whatever they're doing. And that's where you can always have the power, because you can control your own reaction.
3.
You can't change my perceive. You can't change my perception of me.
Right here. Come on. Cha-cha. Everyone cha-cha. Turn it out.
Each day, turn it up. It's about damn time to live it up. I'm so sick of being so serious. It's making my brain delirious. I'm just talking truth, and I'm telling you about it.
Hi, I'm Sheila, and I'm a parent of one of the students that attend school here. She's in 6th grade. I really enjoyed thoroughly this presentation. It was so great. I think I saw some of the students had sit a little bit more confident in their chair and not afraid to, just let it go for a little bit. And I think they truly enjoyed themselves. I know I did.
I'm Ernie Rambo. I teach electives at Johnson Junior High. And when I heard that Naomi and Shue were doing workshops for women, I looked around at the kids at my school and I thought, what can we do here at school to help empower our kids so that they feel better about themselves and so that they also think about fitness? We talked things over and we agreed that Naomi and Shue would do an assembly for about 100 kids, and they focused on 2 things. They did focus on the fitness, but first they talked about the emotional power that we all should have, or that we should all attain for. And they did a great presentation about their experiences with bullying when they were in middle school and in high school. They had several of our students role play, first, what it's like to be bullied, and then second, how you can strengthen yourself so that you don't cave in to the bullies, so that you don't become a victim. And before they left to do some physical activities with the kids, they also practiced some empowerment statements here so that the kids left our room knowing what they can say in their minds if somebody bullies them in the future. The principal and I were thinking about, what did the kids get out of this workshop? Did they get what we hoped they would get? And I think the workshop actually surpassed our expectations. Every student left with an affirmation. And I think they also, because we purposely had bullies in on the presentation along with victims, we also had some gears turning in the bullies' heads about what it's like to be bullied and why they bully. So we think that we're seeing some change already with the kids, that they're giving some thought to their actions, and we think we see a lot more empowerment here at our school.
I used to not really care if people got bullied or got hurt, but now I'm gonna help out. If I see some kid getting bullied, I'm gonna help them out.